So, what do you feel about Amal International School at this particular moment?
Well, it is a school which has earned name and fame mainly among the Muslim community. Our admissions, new admissions to various grades speak volumes because Amal is a much sought after for admission by the parents when they don't get the admission at the leading school. So they take Amal as the next option.
Sir, under your reign as the principal, what do you see as the most valuable achievement you have achieved?
Well, it is the overall image building of Amal is the greatest achievement I feel that I have achieved with the help of my team. Because we could get a lot of news published about Amal in the national newspapers, which I was told it was just a dream, but we could do it.
Then, as the principal of the school, sir, what implementations did you want to take during your time?
With regard to academic, we did a lot of changes in the setup. When it comes to O-level, we started the O-level syllabus in grade 9 of certain subjects, where the government school started in grade 10. And then we started our advanced level immediately after the O-level exams are over, while the results were pending. So our students got more opportunity to cover the syllabus earlier than the others, and they do a lot of revisions. And when it comes to O-level, again, the implementation of mentoring program to help the students. And then we established students care unit, which was not in existence at the school. And also we established a training and development unit where the training of prefects, teachers and others are focused. These are
Sir, can you describe Amal in just one phrase?
Amal is a rich land with a lot of young men who have a lot of potential.
So, what makes you think that Amalians are always a different set of students compared to the others?
Well, that's a good question. What I see is we try our level best to make them as rounded personality. Some schools, when we take, there will be best academic students in the academic performance, but they would not be able to come forward and address together. Where we have seen our boys, when they take part in competitions or general programs, they are good equally in academic as well as in the extracurricular. So this rounded personality is something that is extraordinary.
Sir, what qualities have you noticed that is special in Amalians?
Yes, most of them are really, really obedient because they come from respected families. Those family backgrounds have given them a very good growth. That is something which I really admire.
So, is there any valuable lesson you would like to share with your viewers about the experience you gained with the time with us?
Of course, yes. I have learned that every parent loves their child. Whether the child is low in his academic performance, whether the child is a disturbing child in the classroom, whether the child is not performed well in other extracurricular, for the parent, he is really worth. So I have learned that we should respect his sentiments when we handle the parents. And I have learned that when we take initiatives, although there can be some hiccups or let's say teething problems in the beginning, we should not give up. We will achieve success if we continue. So perseverance is something which I have learned, but I have seen it.
What are your comments about the prefects of Amal International, sir?
Yes, our prefects, of course, I have to tell that they are in a very high standard when you compare with a lot of other schools. Especially with the schools which are international schools and which have been in the system, in this education system for a similar number of years. Of course, at times we can't compare it with the well-established schools. But when we compare with these schools, our boys outsmart our prefects, really outsmart. And as I told earlier, that the training that we give, that we wanted to give, is to see that prefects are not just like policemen. They should give that brotherly touch to their fellow students. In that respect, of course, our prefects are smart.
So, how do you picture Amal in the span of next 10 years?
Well, I see that there will be many more Amalians entering the field of international arena in various fields. Already we have a couple of doctors who work in our national hospitals as well as foreign. So in another 10 years, many more will join. And those who are already in the field will outshine others. We know that there are a couple of past Amalians who are in aeronautical engineering field. And they are just in the first or second layer. In 10 years, they will definitely be on the top. And we have already got the news that some of them are continuing in various IT-related fields. And there are some students who have shown some inventions. So in 10 years' time, we could see they can be really young inventors of real original products with patent holders, as patent holders. So we can see a lot of things in 10 years' time. Amal will be shining.
Speaking of inventors, sir, an invention has an innovator's inspiration behind it. Sir, you are considered among students as the initiator of the modern era at Amal. What is your viewpoint on this perspective?
Well, I feel it's a little exaggerated version. As initiating, yes, of course, we have initiated some projects. And we have also revamped some of the projects which was there, which were in existence. So, of course, we initiated a lot of things, as I told you, in academic, extracurricular. So, Amal is a potential land for these initiatives. And we have very good set of teachers. We have a very good set of people in the management. So, what I see, these initiatives will definitely bring results in years to come. So, I see, yes, Amal is a place where any good leader can come with a lot of initiatives.
Finally, sir, what would you like to say to the beloved Amalians as words of wisdom?
Amal is a property of the community, and it doesn't belong to any single individual. And Amal has all the opportunities to grow. So it is in the hands of these young men to see that they avail themselves of all the opportunities. And they should grow. They also should make Amal grow.
Well, that was a real quick session of questions and answers with the principal of Amal International School. As Sir said, some hiccups on the way when you reach success, but you should never give up. As we sign off, I'm Junaid Nazir, the head announcer of Amal International School.
And I'm Ashfaq Ahmed, the head prefect of Amal International School.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go.